Hi guys, it's my first stream here. Um, I would love to talk about personal challenges in startup and the whole startup performance and success. Um, what I have found out in startup is that it's quite often personal challenges, fears, and goals and achievements and progress are very closely connected to the whole company performance and achievements. And sometimes it's personal fears and that stop people being well employees for startup. Can I say this? I'm not sure. And let me provide you with one example. For instance, you understand that a certain task is extremely complicated and you don't know how to approach it, and this is something you have never done before. And in this case, you will subconsciously just try to avoid those tasks and you will prefer to work on simple ones. How this will affect your startup? Well, you will actually most probably work on something and try to focus on something, but after you will complete a certain amount of work, you will figure out that it's very hard to move any forward, to make any step forward, even a minor one. You will see no progress. And why? Because something most probably personal fear stops you from working on things that really matter. Um, and it's not just like your fear of something and you are like avoiding all the tasks and you're thinking like, no, I will never do this. It's very like subconscious and it's something you lie to yourself about something. It's very like mysterious and it's very hidden, and sometimes you feel like you're just wrong person for this specific task, for this specific startup, or you're just not doing well and you're feeling guilty and you don't know how to talk to people and you're kind of ashamed, something like this. And when you feel like that, you must think, okay, maybe it's my time to face my personal fears and challenges. And you probably, well, it's how I feel. I just must like talk to myself, and I need to grab a piece of paper, a pen, and start writing down all my fears. And you start with small ones. For instance, I feel discomfortable talking to this person. I have not talked to this person for a week. For like your startup bro, you do not talk to your startup bro for a week. Something happened. Okay, what's going on? And there is an example of what was going on with myself, my example. First I wrote down like, I'm not talking to this guy. Why? And I wrote down like, don't know. Okay. And then I wrote down, okay, I need to talk like about deep questions about this, and it's not probably a good fit like with time for me. Okay, I need to go too deep, and I don't want to do this now. Okay, this next thing. I need to check his work. I need to check if it is actually like done. Okay. And what I do, like, I do not check his work in like immediately, and I'm thinking like, why, like, when he says like it's done, like, why I'm not like running and praising and saying like, oh, well, that's cool. Why it's not in time? My reaction. Why it's has some delay? Why do I fear? What do I fear? Okay, next thing I do now. I'm afraid to ask. I'm afraid to ask him. Okay, specifically ask him. I'm afraid it's a bad time. Like maybe he's busy. We work in remote. Maybe it's a bad time. Okay, maybe it's a reason, but probably something deeper. I'm afraid to look stupid. Why do I feel stupid? Like why it's even matter? Okay. Uh, I'm afraid this person might leave. Probably. Okay, maybe it's very hypothetical, but something like I'm like asking the wrong way, I don't know, wrong time, something. But why I'm afraid of this? I'm afraid actually conflict with this person, having a conflict. Okay, what kind of conflict? I'm afraid that software doesn't work as expected. So we have designed something, we have agreed on something, but when I check, I see something is not working as we have discussed it. Okay. I'm afraid it will take too much of my time, so I can do something else and not focus on specifically like giving feedback to this person, like okay, making things like done, double check, and all this stuff. Um, and I feel like I personally might feel rejected if he have implemented something like poorly, not my way, something, and I feel like rejected, and I need to prove something, and I feel personal rejection out of like job not done well. And I'm afraid that I will need to push this person into doing something like done. I'm afraid I will need to have repetitive conversations and repetitive conflict with this person. And so that's probably the reason. So I need to kind of push many times for this to be done. He's an engineer. That's probably fine. I'm not sure if I will ever have a better engineer, but engineers are not always produce great products with great design and great like custom experience. It's not always the case, especially if they're working on something like extremely technologically complicated. So it's a part of trade-off. It's either his focus on like solving hardcore technological problems or providing like good design and good customer experience. Okay, so it's my example, and what I'm thinking about sales and hey Brian, uh, and what about sales? People what working in my organization who are doing sales, they also face some rejection from customers, and they might subconsciously feel that there is a problem, like with a product, with a team, with something, and what we can do about it. No, I have a son, and he is extremely scared of vacuum cleaner. It's noisy machine, and when there is a vacuum cleaner starts working, he is scared, he's trembling, and he's going under it. He's approaching it, he tries to touch it. He's small guy, he's like less than 1 year old, and he is running two vacuum cleaner and he wants to touch it. And my daughter, he's not like that. She's running away and she's running into her room. And I believe what we must do, we should face our fears. And we should be honest about something is not working. Like this feature of a product, like it is not explained well and it doesn't excite customers. We need to talk to each other as a team. We need to improve this certain area. You need to educate me on this feature of a product. We need to talk about this. It's hard, but there is no way around it. We need to face our fears. It's not always that we should go in the direction of our fears, but we definitely must acknowledge them and see how they affect our behavior. It's a reflection on weak spots. It's not what drives us forward, definitely not, but it's something that can hold us back, right? And we need to talk to each other. And so in conclusion, I want to talk about three last things. So fears are personal things, and you feel like, no, I don't want to think like I have certain fears, but fear is kind of a hint. What are the objective obstacles, not just your personal emotions, but objective obstacles that stop your company from being a great company? So first, fear. Second, obstacle behind the fear. And the last one is team. Talk to your team. And there are people who can help you, and you can be honest with people, be transparent with people. And our communicating is kind of very good way to solve issues in a startup. You don't have too many people, right? And sometimes to solve certain issues and to break certain obstacles, you need other people to help you. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you are enjoying the stream. Subscribe, give me feedback, love to hear from you guys. Cheers, bye.